Hi everybody, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be 32 most handsomest men in Hollywood. Now guys, before I get into this video, I want to add a disclaimer. If I'm not pronouncing somebody's name correctly, I'm not trying to offend them, or if I can't really pronounce it, I'm just going to skip the last name and just say the first. So, I know that this is not my normal content, but I just figured it's something I've been meaning to do. I have a whole, list, 2 sheets list. It really should be a sheet and a half, but... So, further ado, guys, let's get into the video. Today's actually hair wash day, that's why my hair looks like this. So, guys, first, 32, and that's this one. Jesse Lee Schaefer, I think is very, very hot, who plays Jay in Chicago PD. Now, guys, you're going to see me do this, and I'm trying to speed myself up while I'm saying, but it's okay. I'd rather take my time and pronounce people's names right now. I'm not sure if that's pronounced as Schaefer, so if I'm wrong, I do apologize, guys, so please don't come for me. 31, Zachary Gordon, who played in The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He did The Last Man Standing. He's done a whole bunch of other stuff. So, guys, I just want to look at my hair now. I keep playing in it. 30, Devin Bostick. He's very, very handsome. See, he did Diary of a Wimpy Kid as well. He was in the show 100, which I thought he was great in it, but I'm not sure if it's even still on. Number 29, Jared Padillacy, who played Sam in Supernatural, and he also was in Gilmore Girls as Dean, so I think that's what the Dean thing confused between Sam and Dean in the show. 28, Jensen Ackles, who played Dean. Very, very handsome. 27, Spencer McPherson, who played, he played Hunter in Degrassi, which I never seen, but I seen him through a different show. We played the older version of Charles on Rain. Guys, if you hear this, it's me clicking my pen, excuse that. Sean Gamboni, number 26, who plays Adam in the Goldbergs, a very, very handsome kid. Guys, he's 20, she's almost 22, so he's a man. But anyway, he's very, very handsome. Troy Lee, guys, I'm just going to say, the one who played his brother, Barry. I'm not really sure how his name is pronounced, so we're just not going to say it, not to offend Troy. And he also played in, Troy also played in Hotel for Dogs. I loved it, seen it, have it, loved it. Number 24 is Ryder Strong, who played Sean in Boy Meets World. Also, guys, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm just going in order. I just do order to have them down in to no particular order, and only the one that's in particular order is number 1. Number 23, Ian Somerhalder, who played Damon in The Vampire Diaries and played character on Lost, who had a relationship with his girlfriend, a sister-in-law or something. Guys, I don't remember, stepsister or something. I never seen the show, so I looked it up. Number 22, Paul Wesley, who played Ian Somerhalder's brother, Stefan Salvatore. Guys, I had to think for a second. Guys, The Vampire Diaries is one of my most favorite shows in high school, so I watched it all the time. Played Stefan, and he also played 8 Simple Rules, and he played in a movie about being a maritime. I don't remember, I've only seen it once. Stephen R. McQueen, who was Jeremy in The Vampire Diaries. He was in Minutemen. He was in Piranhas. I watched it only for him. 20, Chandler Riggs. If you watch any of my other videos, you watch any of my Funko Pop videos or anything like that, guys, I did say it there in some other doll videos that I kind of a little bit hot, so I have dolls of him and stuff. He's 21, I'm 22, so I don't think it's too big of a deal now. Or just, he played Carl in The Walking Dead. He was in a show, and he might still be in it, but I've never seen it, called A Million Little Things. Something like friendships, like the Modern Friends, they call it. And he also was in something else, but the print was so small I couldn't see it on his Facebook. I couldn't read it. 2019. Guys, look, I'm messing up my pen. Logan Larmon, who played Percy Jackson in the Percy Jackson sequel. Now, I'll let you guys know that I'm trying to say things off with like what they are and stuff and not rabble on, but it's taking me a minute or two to think. Logan Larmon is a very, very, very handsome man. He may be married, I don't even know. 18, Atticus Schaefer, who, yes, played Brick in the show The Middle. He seems like a really nice young man. I think he'll be 23 in June, guys. But he seems like me and him have a lot of the same values and the same, like, respect and everything. So I think he'd make a good friend for me if he wasn't an actor. Number 17, Boo Boo Stewart, who played Jay in Descendants, who played Steph Clearwater in the Twilight Saga, who plays Willie in Julie and the Phantoms and stuff like that. 16, Jeremy Shada, who also plays in Julie and the Phantoms along with Boo Boo. And Boo Boo as soon as I got into the show, so thank you, Boo Boo, for that. Jeremy's kind of cute, but his two friends are hotter. But that's because he's married, maybe. Is it me, guys, or does Jeremy Shada look similar to... My mind's blanking. Logan Larmon. Guys, it's not good. And a little bit like... Guys, my mind's blanking. Ryder Strong. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous talking about it on the internet. Anyway, after Jeremy getting top list, Luce's page, I would done Charlie Gillespie because I think it's really hot. The whole Julie and the Phantom's kiss. Guys, I broke my pen. I broke my pen. No, I dropped it. I think I broke it down. So wait, he's also played in Speed Kills along with John Travolta. And he sings, he does stuff. And you know, he's a singer. Owen Joyner's kind of hot. So I'm not 14. Now, guys, the funny thing about Owen Joyner, while this video is definitely going to be more than 10 minutes, I'm sorry I keep saying guys, it's a little bit nerve-wracking if you like this. I'm actually very attracted to blondes and redheads, but that's nothing to do with this video. But guys, he played in the show, some were nights, but he played at night, but I'm not really sure, because I've never seen it. I only seen some clips of his video. He also played in Julie and the Phantoms along with the other guys that I mentioned. As Alex. I'm going to call him Alec, but it's Alex. Anyway, he's my typical type of man I normally like to date. And guys, I think my American Girl's also still sitting behind me here. I'm saying in front of him. Marcus. I don't know, guys. Okay, in the show Blackish Jr. Right now, guys, I don't remember how to pronounce his name. And before the first time I made this video, I did pronounce his name correctly, but it escaped my mind how to. And it's nothing against Marcus. I just don't want to say his name wrong on here and possibly offend him or anybody. I don't want anyone coming for me. 13 was Marcus. 12 is Skander Kane, guys. Skander Kane played Edmund in Narnia. He played in a few other things. If you guys don't notice about me, and you guys will probably hear this again when I do my Narnia book collection and review, is I was his biggest fan at like 13. I had a huge crush on him. I used to like always talk about Skander, this Skander. I used to make my friends call me Mrs. Keynes or Keynes. I've heard it pronounced both ways, but I think it's Keynes. But I've heard it pronounced also as Keynes, but my friends used to have to call me Mrs. Keynes to tell you that. I'm weird, guys, that way. Alexander Ludwig. Guys, Alexander Ludwig, it's going to be quite long, okay, is the actor who played, beating myself up, guys, who played, I'm going to say for Steph in Race to Witch Mountain. That was not the role that won my heart for him. He played Kato, which Actually, my heart was already for him at a point, and I was no interest in the Hunger Games. I found out my favorite guy was going to be the villain, so I was like, yes, Alexander! Guys, I kid you not, like, Jerry Springer chants, I was chanting, Alexander! Alexander! Guys, I almost got kicked out of theater because I got a big fight there. My friend was Team Pete, and the Team Pete people tried to jump me. He played in, the first movie I've ever seen of him was Seeker, The Dark is Rising. I loved it though. My former friend got it for me for my birthday, which was good. Freddie Highmore, who played Bates Motel as... Sorry guys, I'm snapping. Who played Norman Bates. He played somebody in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And he played the good doctor, Sean Murphy, I think his name is, guys. I don't remember now. He played a few other roles, guys, but it's starting to skip my head just went. 9, Max Lloyd Jones, who played David in the Sandlot 2. He played in Switched at Birth. He's played in a few other things, guys, but I was like in love with him at like 13. He was like my biggest celebrity crush. Told my friends I was going to marry him and all this weird stuff, and it was just not going to happen. 8, Quincy Faust, I think his name is pronounced good now. If I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. I don't want him to come up for me. Who played Taz Money? Was it Team Money? I'm starting to forget now. In the Goldbergs, he played MG in Legacies. He's playing a couple different things. Chad Michael Davis, who played in the originals, the Vampire Diaries spinoff, Ed Marcel, I think. Yes, guys, I'm asking myself questions I already know. Number 6, Nolan Gould, who played Luke in Modern Family. He did a few other movies, but that's his most like known role. Very handsome man, guys. If I could, I would marry him in a heartbeat. So Nolan, if you're watching this, no, I'm kidding. No, guys, it's not appropriate. Ed Sheeran, who is a singer from overseas. He looks a lot like Rupert Grint. Cute, but whatever. Rupert Grint, he played Ron Weasley. I don't think he even needs an introduction. In the Harry Potter series, guys, he was like one of my biggest celebrity crushes when I was really, really young. And I loved him to death. But, okay. Number 3, Chandler Massey, who played Will in Days of Our Lives. He's played a few other roles, but that was his most notable one. And Will was my favorite character. He got me in Days of Our Lives. 2, Charlie McDermott, who played Axel in The Middle. No, I slipped my head for a second. He played in, I'm not going to say the word here, Drive. He played Andy, I think Andy, maybe Randy. Randy, one of them characters. And The Middle was just his main role. And one in the most sexiest man alive, in my opinion, in all of Hollywood, is Bo Cassidy, the son of late David Cassidy, who played in The Partridge Family. Who played the oldest son, Keith. Bo is his own singer, does his own music, guys, but I'm his biggest fan. I love him. I would marry him in a heartbeat. Guys, I would like to do a story time about how I want to meet Bo, but this video is much too long. If you guys like this kind of content, like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell me down below if you like this. Till my next uploaded video. Goodbye, guys. Remember, Carrie loves you all.